Last time on Lawful Stupid. Shortly after the grappling of this mercenary, we hear the rumbling. You see this large, beefy-looking monster. All 6 of its legs are like charging towards you guys.
I'm going to use a free action. I think it would be a free action to take 2 of these potions. Can I see a brown star? A butthole?
Yeah, Devin, you can see its butthole.
I'm going to fist this thing. I'm going to put a potion right in there.
This potion explodes out of the backside of this thing. Darlin, it's your turn.
Magic kind of like takes on a dark, eerie, smoky aspect to it. Then it coupled with the little sparkles that usually come with her bluish flames, and it kind of like wraps it up, and you hear the whispers turn and turn and turn, almost like tornado-like. And then it goes through the creature like a final kaboom.
It drops with a heavy, heavy thud. And as combat ends, you look over to see Jack running away from Rathel's body. We return to the scene of our players who have just freshly vanquished this 6-legged reptilian creature. And I believe you guys decided to chop it up for treasure and meat, yeah?
Yep, that is correct.
Alright, cool. So, let's just recap. Gustum, you're going to get 4 meals out of this monster.
Understood.
And, Devin, you looted the last one, correct?
The last creature?
The last creature, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was, made it into the pieces and gave it over.
Yeah, does somebody else want to roll the treasure for this one instead of Devin?
Yeah,
I could
Avon,
do
go
it.
ahead. I'm getting a meal out of it either way.
What do you want me to roll?
1d100, please.
$25.
With 25, I need you to roll 5d6.
That'll be 20 in total.
You've acquired 20 copper pieces to split amongst yourselves as you see fit.
What's it now?
I mean, once you get to town, you'll be able to sell out your parts.
Convert that into monies.
Yeah. You have 20 coppers worth of, meat and leathers. I guess not leathers, but scales from this monster. And just to bring everybody back to fold, you have 2 carts, or 2 wagons, one being the Panda Express and the other being the Black Lotus Potions cart. And you have no mercenaries, and the one mercenary, Jack, got away.
Point of order, just kind of outside of character, like we need to take a short rest.
I'll take a long one if.
We don't have time for a long one.
Here's so between Song of Rest and the cooking feat, we gonna be okay if we take a short rest.
Okay. Well, and then sugar and spice.
What about them?
Rest in peace.
What do you mean?
they're
They're
alive.
fine.
I just forgot and I remembered again. Wait, no.
I sacrificed mashed potato bear.
No, they survived. Yeah.
It was the other 2 horses.
The other 2 horses.
Did we? Oh, okay.
So you're going to
they
have
got
to split
slaughtered
sugar and
from-
spice to
I'm not
take
splitting
both
sugar and spice for
wagons.
shit.
Do it.
No.
It happened.
What?
No. Do it again.
You have one has to get, unless you to get the other wagon to come, you'd have to split them up.
The
Then
other
you
wagon
have to
can suck
leave
my
the
dick.
wagon. Okay.
Can I pull it?
Those things, those things that
Can I?
explode. Those fucking bomb shacks? No, I'm solid.
Can we leave those out? Can we like throw them like kids?
Drink them all. I don't give a shit.
Like who found grenades? And then
kids who found grenades.
Can we
what
take
scenario?
Well, here's what I think: is we take some of the stuff obviously from theirs that is valuable and put it into our cart to sell. That's what they were going to do.
Or return it back to the Black Lotus group that lives in the other town.
Okay.
That's where we're going anyway.
We're midway, correct? We're like right in the middle.
Will do.
You're about halfway.
After we take a short rest.
Yes, I'm on board with that. Yep.
I will use another spell slot to make another potato bear, and the potato bear can pull the magic card.
Yeah, that potato bear. How long does that potato bear last, bruh?
1 hour.
You ain't gonna make it far. I will say this: if you want to, if you want to hitch the black potions to the back of the Panda Express, you can. It will slow down your travel time.
I don't want it anywhere near me. They blow up.
We just cushion them all in.
We'll get rid of the explodey things.
The problem was the hooks, the latches.
This is where we split. This is where his siblings call it a day.
So
we're sitting on top, and I guess we're like looking out at this cart. I'm walking over to the cart because I'm about to figure out how to get it.
Yeah, you have you have an hour of rest. You can do light activity while you guys are resting.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cooking feat because I have that feature, which means that when taking a short rest, you gain temporary hit points. That doesn't make sense. Let me look at this. As part of a short rest, you can cook a special food, provided you have ingredients and cooked utensils on you. You prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures equal to 4 plus your proficiency modifier, so 6. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points, regains an extra 1d8 hit points. So extra 1d8 for the long rest, as long as you burn at least 1 hit die.
Okay. So you're saying you're doing
so
that, so we'll take our short rest along with.
If Dwayne will allow me, I will spend the full 1 hour of the short rest just cooking, and I will cook both the short rest meal for extra healing, as well as probably change up with a special meal of my own, a blue magic meal situation.
I can't speak for your magic meal without looking at its stats, but with the chef feat, 1 hour's worth of work to cook those treats would not allow you to take a short rest at the same time. Like the second part of it. You could do part of a short rest.
The treats are separate. The treats are the ones that I make every morning and go, I insist that you eat this and give you temporary HP. That's the treats. The other one is part of taking a short rest.
Yes, I agree with that part. I thought you were trying to do both in the short rest and still heal.
I'm trying to do the extra short rest, and then I'm trying to do my actual class feature, the gourmand feat from my class.
That's the one where you have to. That's the one where it says you have to spend an hour cooking, right?
You have to spend an hour cooking, yeah. But they're both cooking, so I was figured it's kind of like I can cook more than one dish in a meal.
Yeah, we'll allow it. I don't want it to set precedent, because if there's like a more intense moment, you may not have the ability to do both. But in this relaxed time, I'll say you do both. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you. Just for the sake of time.
Yeah, sure.
But if it was more pressing and the danger was on, I get that probably wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, right, and if time was more of a factor,
Yeah, I got you.
No, you can't do two short rests back to back.
Right.
I mean, I guess you mechanically can, but I'm going to shove it. No, I don't think you can do 2 short rests back to back, can you? I guess you could, in theory.
Would that be a long rest? Because 8 hours? It's 4 hours.
There's a rule there's a number of short rests that you can do per long rest.
Per long rest, yeah. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
But I don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, either way. So you guys are doing a short rest. Gustum is cooking up some treats, and you guys are deciding what you do next.
Just for the sake of... I just won't change anything up right now, because I'm looking at the Aegisaurus now, and there's actually not too much that I do want off of him right now.
And that's what you guys have named that for the podcast, for the listener.
Yes.
You guys have named it the Aegisaurus.
Right.
Yes.
So I'll just do the regular short rest, Cook.
Okay.
Well, I would like to check the dead body, or maybe a live body. Like, as soon as that guy was running away, I wanted to go check the other guy.
Which guy? The caravan leader?
Yeah, where he was running away from. I wasn't sure how close cut we were going to come back, but it sounds like the other guy was running away. I was going to fucking shoot at him. But if he's gone, then check the body.
Gone. Yeah, you can investigate his body.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an investigation check. Well, what are you looking for?
Well, see if I can help alive him. I don't...
Do you have like a resurrection spell or anything like that?
No, but I did have Devin's medical kit for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Or Kato's. Yeah. You tossed it to her. She never gave it back.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's super dead. I don't care what you roll.
Yeah.
But roll an
like
investigation check. See if you get more.
No, it's just a 9.
Yeah, you find some keys on him.
I will leave him with his keys.
Fair enough.
Any ID on him?
No, but he told you what his
World?
name was. Multiple times.
It was Jack.
No, that's not Jack. Jack's the guy who bounced.
Oh, Rathel, yeah.
The boss.
Yeah.
No, I want
Rathel.
his ID, because if we go into the next town, I'll be like, hey, this dude died on the trip. I at least was able to save his ID.
He doesn't have like an ID. They're not like a formal ID process out in this world.
They have the LSE thing laying around.
Yeah, they got
to
an
prove that
NFC
are
scanner
this-
as you go into the gate. Beep, boop.
Okay.
Oh, that's totally KNG. No, not at all. Yeah. What you guys want to discuss? What your plan is in character?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for how much weight I can carry. How much? Does
Encumbrance.
that cart weigh, you think? Yeah.
So you use your
It's on your
strength.
character sheet.
I think you're something like 500 pounds or something. Probably.
it's
What's your
10
strength score?
Yeah.
Say again.
What's your strength score?
It is a 16. I'm trying to find just on the sheet where it talks
It
about
should say it
how
on your
much-
character sheet.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. Features and traits. Maybe that's it.
I don't know where it is on the D&D Beyond character sheet.
Your weight that you can carry is 110 pounds. If you go to inventory and you look weight carried, it's 110 pounds. Oh no, sorry, your carrying capacity is 240. If you click on weight carried, it will tell you your carrying capacity. It's 240.
Is your strength score multiplied by 15?
I can push, drag, or lift 480 pounds. That thing has wheels. As far as steering, I do not know. If we have one horse, I can help push it.
Give me 1 second.
Here's the
and I'll
problem,
tell
though,
you.
Devin. It's not about whether you can or can't. It's the rate at which you could do it.
Could move. Well, if there's a horse pulling it, I guess because is it 1-to-1? Does that make sense? Like, could one pull it? But I guess the thing we're trying to argue is, will sugar and or spice be utilized to pull said cart?
Well, that's what we want to talk about in character, right?
Let's do it.
The average weight of a wagon, by the way, is 4,000 pounds.
Okay,
That's not according to the player's handbook.
No, it's not. I just Googled it. So that's probably not wrong. That's actually.
Don't bring your real
the wagon
world crap
master.
into this fantasy game we've established.
I'd have to look up the weight of the wagon. So I'll do that while you guys chat.
I've got it right here.
A lot of it.
Got one.
All right, let's see. The weight is 400 pounds.
460 pounds. Oh no, I have feet on mine. It's 400 pounds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you could drag that, right? Or no?
Yeah. I mean, it
no,
says
because
30 times
hold
your
on.
strength score.
Yeah, because you're saying because I'm carrying things.
You're carrying
on me.
110 pounds already.
Yeah, and also it drops your speed to 5 feet.
Yep.
For 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yep.
But if a horse is doing it,
That's true.
It's different. It's different. It's a beast of burden with 4 legs. That's why. It is
And
twice
two more legs.
It's double the legs you have. How
If
can
I
you,
just
how
had
can you
2
compare?
more
Yeah,
legs.
get on all 4 Get a bridle.
Let's go down to the artificer and get you some more legs, buddy.
I hate who I've become. This creature.
It's creature.
Yeah. Are you happy now?
Father!
Are you happy now, Declan?
Daddy Darrington, look at me now.
I pride for you, Father.
This is where a video medium is better to watch multiple of us pretend to be horses' bridles. The weirdest version of my voice in character.
All right, I cooked some food for everybody, so eat up and you'll probably feel better. That was quite the battle.
Indeed, and I think that I'll prepare the wagon so that we can take these goods into town and sell them as well. Would you like to provide sugar or spice for this detail?
Oh, absolutely not. No way. I love them, and those carts explode.
Only some of the things inside the cart explode. What if I remove the explosive containers?
How sure are we? Like, because I remember when we were there, and it was like, this kind of smells like the cart that blew up. Like, that doesn't really...
Computing. 100% chance of non-explosion if they are removed.
How about you activate chill mode, bro?
Activating chill mode. Bro, just listen for like 2 seconds, alright?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm
check
picking
me
up what
out.
you're
Listen.
putting down.
Okay, you ready?
All
Alright. Here's the thing. Those things explode for sure. But if we remove them from the cart, guess what? No explodes, bros.
What if, like, we just get all the stuff that doesn't explode off of the cart,
Alright.
and wrap it up real good, and put it in these guys' backpacks, and they can walk?
So you want them to put the explodey bits...
The non-explodey bits.
Oh.
Leave the explodey bits in the wagon.
Okay. And then leave
Take
the wagon.
no explodey bits.
Leave wagon.
Leave wagon. Get the good potions out.
Okay.
Wrap them up real tight. They go in bags. These guys carry the bags.
Normal mode activated. This seems like a comparable and acceptable option to me.
Which guys are carrying the bags?
The guys from the Black Magic Company, right?
It's
Are there
just,
any of them left? Are they
just
all
the
dead?
three of us. Everyone's dead. Look, they're all gone.
Oh.
This does not seem like a feasible or comparable option to me.
Okay.
What if we just take the good bits and put them in our cart?
Okay, no, I now see the gravity of the situation. I thought there was like 3 or 4 guys left. I misunderstood.
Apparently, the one guy and the trader guy and Rathel are all dead.
Wait, hold on a second. Activating reasonable mode. Beep boop. Yeah. Okay. So like
That's insensitive. But go on. I do understand your beeps and boops. To be fair.
I do know exactly what you mean. That is my regional dialect.
It's actually not that bad, guys. I actually do get what you're saying. Go ahead.
We take off all the exploding bits from the cart, and then either sugar or spice, whichever one wants to. I look at them. Can pull the non-exploding cart. And then we can sell their stuff / second Panda Express wagon. We're already multiplying. I can repurpose this baby in a heartbeat.
That is a grand idea. Sister?
Well, there might be a Black Lotus group over in the next town, and we just return the cart to them and do the good thing.
Disagreeable.
I would argue maybe that our level of compensation for this job has turned out to be pretty minimal compared to the dangers involved, and that if we just come and bring them their car, we kind of lose, right?
Just a little bit, but they're all
Maybe there'll be like a reward or something.
Dubitable.
Most likely, hopefully.
Dubitable.
Well, they were going to pay us at the end of the trip, and I don't find any money on him, and unless it's on this cart.
So he was lying about paying us.
It was going to be an eternal reward, also known as death.
An eternal reward.
I vote, puts his hand straight up like as high in the air, I vote that we take the cart, remove the name from the side, and sell it as our own, or repurpose it to put more Panda Expresses into the world.
We can't do that.
Let's just see about returning it, and perhaps we'll be able to bargain since everything was lost, and everyone was lost.
Like I was saying before, there's like 100 people on this island total, and we don't need to make any of them our enemies.
Oh, that one just ran away.
Well, I'll fucking eat that guy, so don't worry about it.
He comes back around, he's gonna be tasty.
That dude was a schmuck. I'm not scared of him. Alright, Sugar, Spice. Which one of you would like to volunteer for this dangerous mission?
Flip this coin, and sets a coin between their hooves.
No. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, he gets to be Sugar and Spice for the first time, right?
Yeah.
Is that the first?
Yes.
Well,
Dwayne?
while he's doing that, I would like to offload the danger potions, because I know which ones they are and which cabinet they're in. And I would like to gently wrap them up in my blanket and tent tarp that I own. And squish in the feather boa in there, just all nice and soft like, and stuff it down in my sports bra, please and thank you.
You would like to pull the explosive potions and put them into your sports bra after making them cuddly. Okay, you do that. We'll say you are able to get like 6 after Kato has like threw a couple and shoved some in monsters' rear ends.
I'm so frightened. This is the most tension we've ever had on this podcast. Like the most like Ginge, put in the pulse pounding anxiety music here, because this is just like 20 like at any moment.
I'm sweating, and I am not capable
I'll just
of
roll
sweating.
dice randomly now for no reason.
Yeah, just be like, oh yeah, you hit a bump on the road, rolls dice, and you're fine.
Sweat dribbling.
Oh, I
Sure, you do that.
soften them up nicely in a blanket. It's fine.
Sure.
You
No,
look
and they're in an extra dimensional space that surely isn't affected by
jostling, jostle-proof dimension.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, you do that. You get 6 of them. I'll give you the stats for it later. Unless you need to use it sooner, and then we'll deal with that. All right. Anyways, you want to talk to Sugar and Spice? Go for it.
Hey, ladies, it's me.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, so I'm gonna need one of you to be real tough and brave and step up and pull this other cart. I know you've seen a lot of them explode lately, and I don't want you to concern yourself with that.
So Sugar quickly looks at Spice and says, "Not it, nerd."
Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
And Spice says, "You bitch."
Oh gosh, you smoker.
Alright. I'm sorry it had to be this way. I love you both very much, and you know that I appreciate everything you do, right?
I don't feel it right now.
Oh, man.
You're gonna hook me up to the exploding card. That's not nice, Daddy.
Okay. You tell me what you want. You name what treat you want, I'll get it for you. Want some carrots?
No,
You want an
no, not
apple?
for the exploding car. Hell no.
Apple?
Ooh, candy apple.
Candy apple. You don't have so much sugar. All right, dude. You got a deal.
Perfect. Love it. Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome. I'll break
So-
concentration.
Kato,
So
Kato was also in animal listening mode, and he heard them call you daddy.
That's not a feature you
And,
have. You fuck right
Why
off.
did they call you
have
daddy?
that.
No, unless you know the
You
spell,
don't have that.
you need to back up.
All you heard is a bunch of whinnying and. I think Spice is. And Sugar is very much. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so I assume you unbridle Spice and these were your aunts. You unbridle Spice and hook her up to the black lotions, black potions, black.
No black lotion. They are not actually my wild famed druid ants. Sugar and Spice, I
they're
want to be
not.
clear, are just common donkeys.
No, they're
I
your
bu-
kids, clearly.
I bought them
Daddy.
before the adventure. They were not expensive.
When in the relationship did they begin to call you daddy?
That's the first time it's happened. To be honest, I'm just as taken aback as you.
This is why you should be $50 patron. The light in my eyes when I realized the opportunity I had just been awarded.
I'm gonna make you do it again. I'm gonna make you keep it. You think it's funny now, but now I've made you a prisoner inside your own bit, your own pecan.
Don't act like I'm not taking character notes for you right now with their voices and the fact that they call you daddy. Don't worry, it's going in there. Oh man, yeah. So you hook up, it up, and the amount of like grunting and this lack of happiness from Spice until that candy apple shows up is to be noted.
Yeah, it's real easy for me to. I've got the spice pouch, so just sugar, heat, get some caramelized sugar real quick, apple it up, and boop.
Did you heal
I'm
in your
out.
short rest? That's something you didn't mention.
I did. Yeah, I absolutely did.
Yeah, you got it. You got to mention that on the podcast. Just for
I'm
the
back up to
bring it
full.
back
I'm back
to
up to
D&D.
full health because I rolled a D10.
I burned two hit die plus my 1d8 that I got from my my chef's feat, and I am back up to full.
And what about you, darling?
I'm burning one die, and that will bring me back up.
I too burned a single die, which brought me back up to full.
Perfect. Oh, wow. All right, so let's move on. You guys, I believe you guys are gonna continue the trip. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, somebody's got to drive the other wagon. I can't drive both.
I'll do it.
I've got it.
Oh.
I've had to drive my own cart.
Yeah, Darling's got plenty of experience compared to Kato.
And I will ride up front of that one and have my shadow be, again, out in front of... 15 feet out in front of the cart, just as it travels.
I thought you were gonna have your shadow be the other person's co-pilot.
Just sitting on and staring at Gus.
Gus being like, this is the best version of Kato I've ever had. The quiet one.
Then
It's-
I swap places.
It's mimicking
I
all
teleport.
of his images over everything he's doing over there. So he's like, yeah. So every once in a while, the shadow's just like silently.
No, Darling's driving.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, you guys head off. Hey, real quick question: which direction are you going?
We are heading
To-
north
I don't know what direction it is, but we're going to New Haven Hold.
to New Haven Hold.
Yeah, it is
You
north,
guys
south
have been
is the coast.
following somebody else, so that's why I was
Right.
asking.
Can I make, just on that note, can I make a quick survival check just to get the lay of the
I will
land?
say yes, and I'll give you advantage because you knew the direction in which you were going.
24.
With a 24, you're able to ascertain the general direction, and there's somewhat of a path. This is not a episode 6 to 12. We're lost. This is not a unheard of trip. There are carts, and you guys have passed other carts on this, so you know this is a fairly established path. There's been some rough parts for sure, but it's nothing that you can't. As long as you're paying attention, you can't follow. Is the Black Potion wagon going first, or is the Panda Express going first?
The Panda Express will go first, just because if there is any rough or bumpy terrain, I can kind of give them the warn-up behind me.
Alright, sounds great. And so off you go. You guys did lose a little bit of time with the fight. So it's starting to get darker, but you are able to get another couple hours of travel before it's time to make camp. You could push to the night if you'd like, to try and make up the time. That's totally up to you guys.
No, I'm hurting from that fight. Hey.
Yeah, we'll rest.
I'll circle the wagons, and then I have a tent. Does anybody want to use the tent? We have these 2 wagons right now.
No, I don't need it. Kato will just kind of actually lay on top of Pan Express.
Okay. And then
Darling will be on top of the other one.
Certainly get a fire going. It would reveal our position to any people, but I'm more scared of the beasts than the people, and that might keep the beasts away.
Well, last night we took out the fire to not attract the beast towards us.
Doesn't fire usually...
It depends. Yeah. So, fire would scare away small beasts, but the smell of good food could attract larger prey. It could also attract raccoon type animals that would steal from you.
Scavengers, yeah.
So you got options on what you're trying to avoid.
I'm not trying to cook a big meal that's going to attract anybody, but I was thinking just get a fire going just to keep. Well, it's going to keep bugs away first of all.
Yeah, keep bugs away. Yep.
The smoke will keep bugs away, and then it'll keep some of these smaller creatures away.
And if we don't cook anything, it shouldn't attract. And comfortable as well.
Yeah, and we can see.
Well, some of you can already see because of dark vision. One of you can't.
Me. Mm-hmm. It's me.
I would like to prestidigitate the camp so it doesn't smell like food and more of the grassy scents for around the caravan stuff.
Yes, you do that off and on just to make sure that is a consistent effect as you guys settle in tonight. So the 3 of you plus Sugar and Spice, you settle in to a small camp with these 2 wagons, a little off the road, not too far. And then the 3 of you have a relaxing night as you head into nighttime. Is there anything you guys want to cover dialogue-wise before we roll into watching?
Negatory.
I don't really have anything.
There's a conversation that I've been wanting to have with Kato just to grow closer to him, but it doesn't necessarily have to happen now.
Okay. You have another night. So the three of you, for the sake of my understanding, watch rotation.
I'm just always on watch, I think, because that's kind of like just the benefit of having me is even when I rest, I'm still fully aware of
his surroundings.
So I'll just be constant kind of signal.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
I don't think I have... No, I don't. It's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, so, Gustum and Darling, you settle in. Darling, you said you sleep on top of one of the wagons?
Yeah, she'll sleep on top of the Black Lotus one, so she can keep an eye out on things. She'll take the last watch.
Well, Kato can watch the entire night.
He can do it the entire night, but she's still going to wake up.
Makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, and so about midway through the night, you hear a rumbling, and then you hear a crackle, and the sky lets loose as it begins to pour upon you. rain pours down. The last bit of your fire is extinguished, and new life comes to you. The smell of rain, the smell of freshness, the smell of cleanliness comes upon you. It washes off the sting of the smoke and the explosions. And your night is peaceful, albeit a bit wet. You guys awake?
Achievement unlocked. Survive the night.
Darlin, do you go into one of the wagons after you get rained on?
Oh, yeah. She'll get in and then dry off. She got prestidigitate herself dry. This is a fucking useful
Go
spell.
back to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, so you guys wake up. The ground is muddy and wet, and it has stopped raining. Still a little bit cloudy in the air, a little overcast.
Good morning, everyone. There's nothing like the fond smell of petrichor in the morning.
What is that? What that is? Oh yeah, that's the smell of rain and iron or whatever. Is that what it is?
So yeah, like on soil, like when it rains.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. I'm ready to... I just want to get to a town.
Indeed. And all of the blood has been removed from my armor. What a good rain it was.
Blood and feces. Remember that?
Blood and dookie. All gone.
I was too close. Yeah, so you guys continue forward, right?
Yep.
I will make us a quick breakfast of good berry jam on toast. So, by the way, nobody has to eat for the rest of the day.
Are you using the chef feed as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys wait an hour while you cook.
Okay, do not. This to me is despicable tasting, and it is noticeable that I do not like it.
I haven't even rolled yet.
Oh, I rolled mine to like things.
Okay, you
so
rolled. You roll your palate.
Yeah. So I'm
sorry, bud.
This is just not one of your better meals for me. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it is not desirable for myself.
Good news is it's super nutrient dense, which I guess you don't really care about.
Let me turn off my
I
taste
appreciate
receptors.
it.
Boop. Now it is more enjoyable.
I understand.
But
Well,
your other
I find
meals,
it delicious.
You know you hate it.
but your other meals have all been delectable.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What is the name of this thing? I just need to note it that I did.
It's literally it's I cast the spell good berry,
okay.
and then I took sugar from my haversack and I reduced it into a jam, and then I put it on toast.
Okay.
But you don't have to eat for the rest of the day or ever.
As long as it's this, I'll never eat again.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna steal his toast.
Yeah, excellent.
It's mine now. If you don't need it.
I should warn you, little Sprout, that is all of the calories that you need for the whole day, and you've just eaten 2.
That's fine. Probably gonna run some more at some point.
You're right.
So, Gus, you hook up spice to the Black Lotus Potion wagon and sugar to the Panda Express, and you guys march out?
Yep.
The next day of travel is nearly uneventful. For the most part, it's quiet. You aren't bothered. You do pass a couple wagons come in the opposite direction, coming from New Haven Hold. The first set is like a caravan of 3. They look pretty banged up, like worse for wear. And then the second is like a caravan of 4 or 5, and it looks more like a supply run.
As they approach, do they say anything, or?
They don't interact with you guys
What if I hail
unless you
them?
want to interact with them. Yeah, you could. Take your pick.
I'll kind of give them a wave and be like,
Just the
Let's
three,
go.
the 3 or the 5.
the first cart that approaches.
Yeah, so it'd be the first 3.
What's going on, my brothers in nature?
And then they just kind of. Do you stop or do you just kind of say hi?
I kind of do slow down to a trot, and I'm waving at them to see if they
Yeah,
kind of
they
also
kind of
slow
slow
down, if they
down
just
a
blow
little bit
past.
with you. And opposite is this like half orc is, like I said, they're kind of beat up. They've got some bandages on them, and well met, friend.
You guys doing okay? You need any medical attention or anything?
We're okay. We're taking some wounded adventurers back. We got a little taste of the wilds up north. Burnett has more resources for some of those in the back.
You guys eat anything today?
We had a little bit of breakfast on the way out.
All right, safe travel, my guys. Be good.
Well, you too. Be careful heading to New Havenholt. The wilds are dangerous.
All right. And I'll hail the second cart too. Ooh.
Yeah, you hail the second cart, and it's a smaller gnome guy, and he kind of slows down, and he goes, everything okay?
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're doing good. Just want to make sure you guys were safe. You didn't need anything.
Yes, sir, just pulling supplies. The big bounty. We're going to take these monster parts back to Brenna.
Heck yeah. You eat anything today?
Yeah, we had a nice meal. You good? You eat?
Yeah, we ate, man. So we appreciate you. Be safe. I heard the woods are dangerous. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Hey, man, you should never look in your neighbor's bowl unless you're making sure they have enough.
Unless it is this good berry jam on toast. Then you give it away.
Fuck you, Kato, you piece of shit.
I love you.
Goodness.
Hey, that's
So
what
you
I'm
guys-
sensitive about.
Kato,
You
you
guys-
shouldn't make fun of his food.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I thought it was in good nature to rib your siblings. Is this a ribbing?
What's that? You guys want ribs? I can make ribs. I'm on a different
You
cart.
made him sad. That's not good.
Are you saying he is now a sad panda man?
Yes.
So I should defer from making jokes about food that I don't enjoy.
Yes, you should defer on that. That it hurts his feelings.
What are feelings?
The last time I heard about ribbing a man, I took his ribs out. That's not what they meant.
That was not what they meant. It was delicious. Much better than good berry jam.
Thank you, darling.
Agreed.
Watch your
Raw
words.
human ribs.
I'm eating them. I'm sorry, what?
She said, "Watch your words." That's all.
He says, it has been noted and stored in my database for future conversations.
She'll nod and kind of
Sometimes
like.
I wish my wife would say that. I hear you. Noted in my databases, future conversations. Gotcha. Very effective communication.
So you guys continue forth. And like I said, uneventful travel. It's
Ain't
mostly
we seeing more
overcast.
carts, Dwayne? Or
No, just those two the past. This isn't super well traveled. This is a good path, but it's not the same as like the path to Prenneth, where there's way more travel between the docks and Prenneth. So yeah, you guys make your journey, and then the night comes, sunsets, and you guys pull off the road and make camp once more.
Yep.
Anything different from the other night?
You guys want ribs, right? Is that what
I would love ribs. Ribs would be delicious. Thank you, brother, for this opportunity to enjoy the food that you are going to make. And then I'm going to turn to look at Darling, and one
She
of my
gives
eyes
him a
will
thumbs up.
wink.
She gives him a thumbs up. It's like, yeah, good.
I'll Okay, great, yeah. And then I'll turn into a cave badger and scamper off in the woods to hunt something with ribs.
Yeah, you're able to find some like small creatures with ribs.
Delicious. I come back and I break, and you know this is that moment on every cooking show where like the chef says, "Oh, I don't really care for your goodberry sauce," and then you go back and you go, "All right, I had these ribs. The chef said we had to make ribs. I braised them in my motherfucking goodberry jam, and this time he's gonna motherfucking love it."
Let's see.
Katos
are we
just
there?
leaves
Are we
us
there yet?
his-
Are we to that point? Are we eating?
Yeah, you're making goodberry glazed ribs. Why Kato doesn't just have his food sensors turned off for this meal, I don't know.
It's not
Maybe he
that
doesn't
way.
know.
I see your sensors turned off. Turn it back on.
Turn your there's a little light that flashes on the side.
It's
of your
just a
head when your
big
sensors are
switch,
turned
like a
off.
big light switch.
It's
Food
gigantic. It's most of his face.
I really think it could be used for anything else. Nope.
His
just
whole-
the taste
his whole-
switches.
His whole jaw like goes into a lowered position.
It's like very disturbing.
And,
Big,
his
jagged,
tongue
like,
just turns
chips.
into a conveyor belt. Like this is just mechanical at this point.
Oh no.
Set it on there. Just set it right on there. I'll take care of the rest. No, he enjoys it. This
Oh
is
yeah, he does.
actually very delicious. What did you make this with?
Goodberry jam, brother.
And he just his eyes go staticky, and he just shuts down, doing a reboot.
Oh, now he's broken.
Oh wait, for him to come back on.
And you hear the sounds of internet
Dial-up.
when it kept dial-up.
That's exactly what it sounds like. You did great.
He's just back awake. And what are you all staring at?
I thought you might like it more if I added a little bit of tangy citrus in there to offset the sweetness. And you did. You did, Kato. I know what you like.
Amazing. I think I'll have another.
Dig in. There's plenty. He's really aggressive about it. Eat up.
Yeah, I don't
So you
miss
guys do.
this.
You guys eat, and you settle in for another night. Again, atop Darlin on one wagon, Kato on another. Gus
Does it look like it's going to
nestled.
rain?
No. To be fair, it didn't look like it was going to rain the other night. It is overcast, but it hasn't rained on you all day.
But you never
I'll
know.
chance it again. We'll see.
Yeah.
This time,
Perception
fire!
check for me. It rains lava! This place is dangerous! Devin, roll me
I
a
warned
perception
you
check,
it would be
please.
dangerous.
Oof. Gosh dang, 2.
Good. Yeah. Your night is uneventful. So night passes, and you all awake for your third and possibly final day of travel.
Here's hoping.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you need to do before you leave? You're going to spend your hour making your food for your temp HP?
I would like to, but I don't want to keep dragging everybody down.
That's okay. What do you want to make some more goodberry jam on toast?
No. Let's do.
I love that this has affected what you, instead of just like every day making blue goodberry jam, you get temp HP. It's like you have to veer on the menu.
Yeah.
Goodberry jam and biscuits.
Ugh, that could be fun.
I'm gonna make mini quiche.
Mini quiche. Are you
Yeah.
using the goodberry spelling?
No, I'm gonna have to go into my rations on this one.
Okay.
I think Darling's just going to teach Kato some yoga as we stretch for the morning and wait for breakfast.
He does it very well. Every move you
You
hear
hear a
him, he
little
does.
squeaking Kato's doing.
And then just locks in place when he's there.
Anytime you go to search a little deeper, he just goes just to match you.
Do the warrior
gonna
pose.
keep pushing
I
it.
like the robot.
See how far they can get.
Love the quiche,
You
by the
want
way.
me-
Very, very
You
good.
want me to stretch? He just takes off an arm to do the pose. No stretching required. Yeah, so you guys eat some mini quiche and you head on out. And the final day of travel is almost more exhausting than the first two, because it's just a third and final day. As you travel this length, there's less wooded area and more open plains. As you
No
head
other
to
wagons, huh?
New Haven Hold. Not so far. So you guys travel. And so you continue your path to New Haven Hold. Let's see if you run into wagons.
Just fucking with you, dude.
No, it's fine. So you do come up on a wagon, and you actually you start passing them because they're just going incredibly slow. And you see that like their wagon's a little worse for wear as you're passing them. Like it's moving, and their horse is just kind of dragging ass. And there's two people in the front.
What's going on? And how we doing today?
And there's this half elf woman in the front, and this is, we're okay. It's dangerous. We had two horses pulled in. We got attacked, and we lost one of our horses. We made it, but we're just trying to take our time, go slow, not overwork Winnie here.
I understand completely. We used to be a convoy.
Yeah.
They were decimated.
Just kind of like, oh, okay. Slows the cart down a little bit more as you guys pass.
But don't worry, it was a product of their own destruction, not a monster that we did actually kill as well in the wild. Beware of Aegisaurs.
I'm not sure what that is, but okay.
Six-legged creature.
Sounds dangerous. The more
Go ahead.
legs, the more dangerous they are.
I never thought about it like that.
Ikeda looks at Sugar and Spice, and more powerful.
You hear Spice?
You guys
man.
need anything? Or like, are you guys good? You guys eat
Spice
today?
just starts farting.
Snakes are just
No.
harmless. The rule is the legs. No legs. No harm to foul.
Centaur could have pulled that chariot, no problem. It's both medium creatures, is all I'm saying. Same strength score. Centaur would have no problem pulling that wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys good? You guys need anything? You guys eat?
No, we're okay, thank you. She says, kind of a little wary of you.
Oh. Your wagon's a little banged up. You want me to... I could just like fix it by touching it. You want me to do that?
No, very kind of you, stranger, but we're good.
Understood?
We'll make
Okay.
it in our own time.
Well, be safe. Later on, dudes. Yip yip. Yeah, on! Sugar.
There you go. See, forward she goes. No.
To the ends of infinity! Bring me the horizon, sugar!
Yeah, so you guys, it does take the rest of the day, and it is nighttime as you guys approach New Haven Hold. New Haven Hold, as you guys are approaching it, you can see there's 4 towers, one on the north, west, east, and south as lookout outposts. And you approach this smaller camp by a large margin compared to Prentice, right? There are several more structured buildings, but the torch lights, the flame torch lights glow as you approach New Haven.
As we approach, I'm going to kind of slow my cart down so that the other cart can catch up. Why don't you dudes, like, go ahead? Because, Sprout, you're good at, like, talking to people.
Yeah, no problem. Then she'll steer around to talk to whoever greets us there.
So Sugar and Spice kind of go next to each other. Spice gives Sugar a side of and heads a little forward, takes the lead. And
Now he's really into it. This is just the donkey cast now.
the donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey, fuck you guys. I got a donkey.
Guttural robbery.
Dwayne's like, I don't need to be.
Yeah.
I don't even need to be a player character again. I'm these donkeys.
I'm these donkeys. Sugar and spice. Gus
That's me.
who? That's me. The
Yes, yes.
orange and rose red torches illuminate the air as you approach New Havenhold, and that's where we'll end the episode.
Hoo hoo hoo. Getting someplace.
Yeah,
It was
man.
a very funny episode.
Episode 9, Sugar and Spice take the stage. That's what we'll title it, because this is now the Sugar and Spice podcast.
Our characters are now irrelevant.
Yeah, we're the side characters now.
I didn't say that.
I got to know their backstory.
I've been saying from the beginning, if my character dies, I am being Sugar and Spice in a trench coat. Unless they die first, and then I'll be replacement donkeys in a trench coat.
So it's August, so we're still doing Able Gamers for the Roll for Humanity. So if you would very kindly do that for me, Shane.
Yeah, too easy. Able Gamers is a really worthwhile charity. They are deserving of your rolls for humanity and ours. But if you want to roll with somebody else, you can. But we rolled Able Gamers 10. We rolled a 10. That's 1-0. That's right in the middle.
Very nice.
It's pretty average. I like it.
Nice.
And you can join us for rolling with Able Gamers, or you can roll for whichever charity is near to your heart. But let us know. Use the hashtag Roll for Humanity and tell us what you rolled.
Or else we'll shove some explodey juice up your butthole.
Oh,
That's
no.
I cannot promise that.
For all you weirdo, we cannot guarantee that will happen.
No.
You
Somebody's
cannot
like,
guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in. I gave $1,000.
Give me all the exploding juice.
So as we have done our little bits for campaign 4, I will give you a quote of wisdom. The next 2 weeks worth of wisdom are going to be from The Name of the Wind, because I'm reading that to my eldest child, and they just came up. So this one is: fear tends to come from ignorance. Once I knew what the problem was, it was just a problem, nothing to fear.
There's nothing to be scared of once you know what it is and how you can conquer it.
False. Godzilla.
Yeah. Once you know Godzilla is the problem. It's still pretty
It's still a problem, yeah.
Still pretty terrifying, actually. It is Godzilla.
That's the exception to the rule here.
I've
False,
never
King Kong.
actually felt the emotion that humans refer to as fear, so I can't really have much to weigh in on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's
I
hard
think
for me
you're
because I
right.
think of like all the things I know. Like, I think knowing it might actually be worse sometimes. I mean, I guess like if you're a kid and you know that like shadows in the wall are just light, you know, bouncing around a thing. I get that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like there are things I know as an adult that make it worse that I know it.
That's true.
I like knowing things.
I don't know. I resonated with that quote a lot personally because it's the unknown that tend to scare people. If you can rationalize it, if you can kind of stomach it, it's easier to see it as a problem, regardless of whether it's big or small. That doesn't make the problem any less terrible, but the unknown of something. That's why cancer is so scary
Kind
for
of like
people.
It can inform you a little bit better. I see how that makes sense. You can be a little bit more informed about it.
I told Kayla, I was like, man, if I ever get really sick, I just don't want to know. I just want to keel over one day. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to get it treated. I just want to just not know about it. Because knowing about it would be so much worse, wouldn't it? Like, because like, what are they going to do? Tell you you've got 6 months? Like,
but yeah, but what if knowing gave you another 15 years? But because you didn't know, you didn't get it treated, you died in 6 months.
well, now we're talking about knowledge as power kind of situation. We're assuming the knowledge is intrinsically beneficial.
I believe that knowledge is always beneficial.
And knowing is half the battle. Another quote by
Yeah, how many quotes are we going to stuff into this one?
The devil you know is better
knowing
than
is
the
half the
devil
battle
you
is
don't.
also Patrick Rothfuss from today. Confirmed. We're just going to give everything to Patrick Rothfuss.
Who doesn't reciprocate?
Now it's not the time for fear, good doctor. Also Patrick Rothfuss. It's weird.
That's not what you can do for your country. That's not what you can do for
Patrick Rothfuss again.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for lawful stupid.
Somewhere he's going to put out like a tweet that says, "Hey, Lawful Stupid, stop talking about me. I don't want it anymore."
Can I cease and desist you guys? Like by just saying
That
my
episode
name?
you have of me, take it down. I don't want it anymore. Hey, you guys, thanks for letting me tell you a story. And as we always say to our listeners,
It was
we
me.
love
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.